Modi Shivtecho Mishantecho Heya Moyena Chamoni Tarich Lafonai Shulchan Neged Tzayroya Dishana Tov Hashem Ben Reishi Yakoi Sirevaya Achatoiv Vachesed Yedafuni Kol Yemei Achayoi V'shaveti Beveis Adonai Eliyai Rech Yomim.
Thank you, Chazan Sheni Leshes. We will now hear a few words from Chernia Kegel's son, Adam Kegel, in memory of his mother.
Okay, let's see if I can do this without tearing up. Ich gewinn, my mom is Inele. My mom is Ingele. I was my mother's son. First, I'd like to thank everybody here today for attending my mother's funeral. I realize funerals are never any fun, but all of you attending here today have all performed a great mitzvah. And my family and I are very grateful and really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. This has been quite a roller coaster of a week, very emotional. Losing a parent, a mother, a father, it's never easy. It's one of the hardest things we have to do in life. This past Monday, January 2nd, 2012, I lost my mother to the dreaded disease of Alzheimer's, and I've also lost a piece of myself. And with the loss of my mother, we all have lost a very important piece of our history, that being the history of the Holocaust. The world has one less Holocaust survivor, but now there's one more shining star up in the heavens and one more angel to care and look after us. My mother, God bless her soul, mourned all her life for the family that she lost during the Holocaust and for the two husbands that died before her. However, I do take comfort in knowing that my mother today is now reunited with her family, who she had missed so very much, and the thought of that warms my heart. I don't know how many of you have seen Star Trek movie, the second one called The Wrath of Khan, but there's this one particular scene in that movie where Captain James T. Kirk said that how we deal with death is just as important as how we deal with life. We are born, and eventually, one day, we're all going to die. What's important is that while we're here, alive on earth, that we make some sort of contribution so that we shall be remembered in a positive way, so that we shall be remembered by our acts of kindness, by our acts of goodness. That's how I want to remember my mother, and that's how we should be remembered at our own funerals. It's been said that we shouldn't worry about the ones who have passed away because they're in a better place. It's the ones who they leave behind that we have to think about and worry about. We need to take care of one another. We need to be reminded that we are all on loan to each other by God. However long we get to be here, whether it's 8 years or 80 years or beyond, the deal is we must take care of each other until the loan gets called in. And we are never really prepared for that very painful moment. There's no doubt about it, my mother was certainly a tough cookie, having survived the Holocaust and all the adversity she faced throughout her life. But from her strength of survival, we must gather strength to endure our losses also. I'd like to dedicate the following poem to my mother, titled The Broken Chain. We little knew that morning that God was going to call your name. In life, we loved you dearly. In death, we do the same. It broke our hearts to lose you. You did not go alone. For part of us went with you the day God called you home. You left us peaceful and loving memories. Your love shall always be our God. Your love shall always be our guide. And though we cannot see you, you will always be by our side. Our family chain is broken, and nothing seems the same. But as God calls us one by one, the chain will link again. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep. She's kept her promises and earned her sleep. God bless everybody. Mama, ik hoop dear lip.
Thank you, Adam, for those most inspiring and warm words.